Hey guys, so it's been 4 days since the Florida Panthers won their second consecutive Stanley Cup. So I think one of the big questions now is, does Florida have what it takes to three-peat, therefore win a third consecutive Stanley Cup next season? And my answer to that is hell yes. Florida has such a good team, and I think that they're going to build a dynasty like the Islanders and the Oilers did back in the 80s. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Every single aspect of Florida's game is absolutely phenomenal. They have everything you need to win the Stanley Cup. Offense, defense, goaltending, depth. That explains why they made the Stanley Cup final in 3 consecutive years. What really impresses me about a team when they go back to back in winning Stanley Cups is how they're able to keep their same team intact while also getting new players who can replace, players that they've gotten rid of in the offseason. Like last year, Florida had Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Brandon Montour, Vladimir Tarasenko, and in the offseason, they let those guys go, and then they get AJ Greer, Jesper Broquist. At the trade deadline, they get Brad Marchand, Seth Jones, and they were able to repeat as champions. But other than that, they were able to pretty much keep the same team as they had last year, and yeah, they were able to win it again. I tell you, Bill Zito is one hell of a GM. For him to go out and get Brad Marchand and Seth Jones, absolutely genius. You go back to the Toronto series where Florida was down 2-0, and they were able to rally back and win the series in 7 games, nothing can faze them. And it doesn't matter who on the roster gets injured or how many people get injured. Florida just always finds a way to win, and they have players that can step up in big situations. I tell you, last year's Florida team versus this year's Florida team might be some of the best teams that I've ever seen. So if you had to ask me if Florida will win the Cup next season, my answer is yes. They have the team, they have the talent, they are tough to beat. They're going to build a dynasty.